Hello and welcome to the Rhubarb Room. My name is Thomas and today we're playing Total War Thrones of Britannia. Now this is an online multiplayer battle that I played a couple of days ago, and yeah, it's 2 versus 2, a pool assault on a city, and this is the city of Babinberg, I think. If yeah, you probably know it if you've watched The Last Kingdom on Netflix, or I think it was on the BBC at one point. But yeah. So, I'm the faction of Wessex, an English kingdom, over here, and my allies, Gwent, the Welsh kingdom, over here, and they have a sizable fleet. I only brought a few ships, just a few, because yeah, I knew I was going to be taking this side properly and going up this small little pass. That's yeah, that's a real nightmare to get through. But yeah, we're up against Northumbria, another English faction up the north, and Dyflin. I think they're a Viking sea raiding faction. Yeah, let me know if I'm wrong. And yeah, so like I said, let's get into the main battle. So we're just going to press play. And yeah, so I've brought a little bit of artillery, 2 units of artillery, another 2 units of archers. We have some more elite units. We have some Royal Thanes here. I think we had 2 units of Royal Thanes and a unit of Royal Huscarls. And yeah, the rest of my units are mailed warriors and just some Thanes. Over on Gwent side, they haven't really bought much of a land force, so yeah, they have some artillery, it looks like. The generals on cavalry, these are some elite spearmen. So tier 3 spearmen and more tier 3 swordsmen. So yeah, they're pushing up the siege tower right now, and yeah, this passage here, just getting up here. If they had any archers, which they don't seem to have, yeah, they're just kind of holding up this area here. So Dyflin, they have some tier 1 units, some herdmen. And yeah, okay, so now they're pushing up their hunters. So they're going to do some damage, I can assure you there. And actually, as Gwent is pushing up their ships, yeah, Dyflin is pushing to the beaches, it looks like. Or they're going to form up around here, but yeah, that's an interesting tactic. Very interesting. So what are these? Hearthguard. Tier 1 as well. And some tier 3 mailed axemen. Okay, so yeah, we have the fleet here, and we have some longbowmen, Welsh axemen, more longbowmen. Yeah, now I remember. Basically, we set a limit to 4 units of archers and 2 units of artillery each, but my ally kind of disregarded that, so we were a little bit annoyed at him, but yeah, in the end, it doesn't really matter. But he did bring quite a few longbowmen, and he's got some decent units, some tier 3 units. But yeah, it looks like Dyflin's just coming straight out, and they're already getting hit by the archers, or they have got shields. Oh, look at that as it comes in. Yeah, so they want to move their archers though, otherwise they're going to get hit really. But let's quickly move on over here. Ooh, they got their archers. Oh, I thought they were getting hit in the side, but no, they need to form up into a shield wall really. Yeah, that's taken a long time to get up there. Moving over to my side, we were moving up our siege towers, and yeah, it looks like just Northumbria is going to retreat up to this pass over here, which yeah, that's going to be a hell of a fight really. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really long battle, 60 minutes. So it just tells you how hard of a battle goes on in there. And yeah, it was a treat of a battle, went down right to the wire. I won't tell you what happened or who won. But yeah, I say we stick over here for a little bit more, because yeah, they've completely gone and taken their archers, and or they even got some cavalry now. Oh yeah, they're oh god. Their archers are getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, they need some help. You really need to send in some more units. I was a little bit I was going to land my units here, but then on second thought, I thought I'd maybe try set them up over here so that we could get a flank or go behind the Dyflin warriors. But yeah, as you can see, we're healing ships together. But yeah, I had some Earl Thanes, and then I had some Royal Thanes, and I had one unit of archers, I think. They're here somewhere. Oh, I had some Royal Huskars as well. Yeah, and those are my archers. So I had some pretty elite units myself there. But yeah, let's get over here. Yeah, and still you've got the archers taking down the artillery now. Oh no. Yeah, that's a bit of a waste of the artillery. He took him too close to the archers, but he's done good in getting a shield wall. So yeah, but this side isn't looking too promising. But yeah, as you can see, they completely gave us this flank. So yeah, Northumbria just completely pulling back. They've got a little bit of a barrier. But yeah, if we come over here, here is where the main fighting is happening at the moment. Some Royal Spearmen. Oh, losing slightly, or losing because they just got charged into the flank. Oh, some cavalry going after. Oh, did they stop in this? They just stopped them, it looks like, maybe. Oh no, they didn't. They still got through. Still got their charge on. Yeah, these archers have been torn apart. I mean, if he managed to protect them, these archers could have been absolutely devastating. Oh, but it looks like we're going to get a nice side flank charge. Yeah, it looks like we are. Fight, men! Haha! Right in their flank. So, yeah, they're losing decisively, the mailed axemen. So, you know, that's a bonus for our ally of Gwent. And here you can see that we've just started to land our fleet. And you could, yeah, they're also still firing their archers. I think the cavalry has been dealt with. And we got some men breaking. And yeah, they also, which I don't know why they did that, but they have their general here. So yeah, not a great move, I don't think. But yeah, now we're just hitting them in the rear. And yeah, it's not a great day in the office for them. So yeah, their general is completely surrounded. And they have another unit of herdmen here. They're going to get rear charged as well. And yeah, absolutely devastating. Look at this. Yeah, already celebrating. Yes, we've won, men. My Royal Huskars not really having to do much, but I wanted to get a little... There was a little gap there, so I was hoping they could get through there. And yeah, they... Oh, look at... Oh, he's just completely taken off his head. One swing of that mighty axe. Good block. Okay, so let's move back over here. Yeah, so now we're just formed up. We were setting up an army. We're trying to burn down some of the buildings to have a bit of a morale thing going on. But I can't remember how to actually burn them down. So yeah, now we're just moving up our catapults. Gonna have a look at Gwent actually. They have their general down here. And, oh, they did manage to get their siege tower up. And yeah, the enemy general over there is dead. That was a bad move by Dyflin in my opinion. But yeah, this is not a great situation for our Gwent allies. Yeah, they're getting hit by arrows on the flank and from the rear, and they've got the arrow tower here as well. So yeah, it's not looking too fantastic for them. But they fight on nonetheless, the brave warriors of Gwent. Oh, I thought they might be retreating, but they're bringing up another unit. Why is the gate open? Oh no, don't go through the gate. Please don't go through the gate. You don't want all that burning oil. Yeah, the general just hanging down there. and Northumbria is the one that's actually plugging up this hole. And they're really tired, so these men must have run from the first part of the wall all the way up and round and back there, so they are really tired. So we're trying to move up some men. We had our artillery. Oh, absolutely devastating blow. So yeah, they're moving up their men now because, yeah, they don't want to deal with that. Oh, another pretty good hit on these mailed thanes as well. Oh, absolutely crushing these mailed thanes, these tier 3 units. So those were some really good hits. They did have some archers firing down, but now we have, yeah, they're still firing. So that's it, men, you shall take it. Resist. Look at the arrows on the shields, it looks so cool. It really does. But yeah, in the future I'd love to get upgrade the PC a bit so we can up these graphics and really make it shine. And now I don't know what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to go for the archers, but we not really doing much. So yeah, Northumbria kind of just holding up there, and I was happy to kind of hold here for a bit and gather my thoughts, or kind of micromanage the soldiers down at the beach. But we had Gwent moving up first, and over on this flank, oh, we have Gwent with their general. No, what are you doing? Why? This doesn't make any sense. There's only... Oh no, is he dead already? Is he going to die? Why? Why do that? Yeah, that was a really bad move. Yeah, and there he is. He's dead. So, yeah, basically on my own, because all Gwent has left, yeah, there's a couple of units, but I mean their general's dead, so yeah, not much we could really do there. So we have the brave men of Gwent without their general fighting here. Come on, brave men of Gwent. Come on, fight on, lads. We have a couple of units, tier 3 units actually from Northumbria, and some more herdmen. So Dyflin really went for the herdmen, and yeah, they have some supporting longbows firing in. I'm not sure they're going to do too much damage, and it actually looks like they're killing their own units. So there's a bit of friendly fire going on there. But yeah, absolutely. Just an absolute battle for their settlement for Babinber. Oh no. They're throwing javelins into the side of the Welsh. So yeah, it's just not a great situation for them. And now they've completely defeated Gwent on this side. So really they could just bring all these men up. So yeah, they're probably going to do that soon. Already in the process of doing it here. So here we had a unit that had been taken... You know, they took quite a lot of damage from arrows, and yeah, so we just marched them up here because we had battle realism on, so I couldn't actually see anything. I could only see this unit, I think, but yeah, just wanted to go scout ahead with the unit that was really damaged, so if they took arrow fire, it wasn't a great loss. And then that's when I saw these guys come in, and yeah, that's when I thought I want to retreat a little bit here, so you know, if they do have archers, they can just fire from the front and not from the sides and the rear. So just bringing them down, trying to lure them out a little bit. And then I had my catapults firing, I think. No. Oh, I was moving them forward. So yeah, moving the catapults forward. And now is when we start to push a little bit. So yeah, moving our catapults over here. It was a bit of a risk with their archers. And you can see Dyflin sending some herdsmen over there. Some that are already damaged. And we have our catapults set up, ready for a hit. They were just going to let us... Oh, devastating on those mailed Thanes. Yeah, and that's when they just decided they had to charge. We have some archers coming at us, probably out of ammo. We're just going to tear right through them. And oh, the artillery though, just taking them out. The archers are broken. So yeah, now I think we were going to go over here because we, spotted the opportunity. Oh, he definitely got crushed. So yeah, if only these couple of hits could have landed a bit more accurately. Oh, yeah, devastating. That's when they notice, and yeah, they're like, we're out, mate. Oh, just missed them as well. One more. Oh, you got him. Oh, what a good hit. Some really solid hits. I think that actually rolled off his shield, didn't it? So yeah, some good work with the artillery here. Really taking out a few men, not too many, but it's keeping them on their toes. You know, they want to commit more men, obviously, because if these guys break, I can gradually move up. And at this point, I wasn't sure if these archers had any ammunition or not. But yeah, you can see here that yeah, Dyflin and Northumbria have defeated the Welsh. They've kind of regrouped a little bit, but it was basically down for my men to, you know, get up there and, you know, take care of the rest, because Gwent has really just had it. They've been annihilated. So here's when we're starting to push up our slightly weaker units. They're still pretty good, tier 2. And yeah, we were just walking up because we weren't facing any archer fire. So I believe that these guys were probably... Yeah, they are, as they got their swords out. They are out of ammo. So yeah, I was just happy to walk them up, really. They're going to charge in. Those guys as well. This is when we're going for our push. I think it's the right time. The only thing we're kind of fighting uphill. Just not what you really want. So yeah, we always knew this bit was going to be a struggle. And yeah, they have the arrow tower, which is going to kill a few of our men probably. Where we move on over here. We've managed to defeat them, so we've been pushing up a little bit, but they're sending down tier 3 spearmen, which obviously can hold, and we have been trying to hit them with a catapult. But yeah, we're not really doing much. We did get a good hit there, but now we just stop, and they managed to kill us in the back actually. So yeah, that was my bad, and that actually caused that unit to rout. And yeah, we have some units here just wailing, so, you know, I'm just trying to see if the archers do have ammo. If I had the ammo, I probably would have taken out the catapults. I can't remember if they're out of ammo at this point. But yeah, we have a few men in reserve, and we know that they do as well. Look, they have quite a few men in the reserves. So I wasn't feeling too confident at this point, to be honest. We still have just a big clash here, an epic struggle. File on, men, for your king, for Alfred, for Babingber. Trying to get these Vikings out of our land. Here's where Gwent just pushing up their exhausted longbowmen. They're very tired. We're just walking up our militia archers, and we have our royal Thanes and our royal Huskarls just waiting. they're going to be the last line that goes in. If all else fails, I have more men pushed up here. I didn't have them in the shield wall because I was trying to see, again, if these guys had ammo. And they did have their bows out, which, you know, does say that they do. But sometimes, you know, bugs. So I was just trying to be cautious, trying to see if they did have them, because the last thing I want really is for them to, you know, unleash all their ammo on my Royal Thanes, my Royal Huskars over there, especially the Royal Huskars, because they can't really, they don't have the bonus of the shield in front of them. So yeah, they're kind of susceptible to archer fire. I left my catapults here just to kind of, you know, I think I was out of ammo at this point, but it was just, you know, to keep them on their toes, keep them guessing.
The men have been routed.
At this point, this is where we have our Royal Thanes and Royal Huskars ready to make their impact. Yeah, they've pretty much routed our other men, and they're kind of looking a little vulnerable now. You know, they've been fighting for a long time. But you can see some of the men are just very tired. Very tired. Some are fresh. Some are active. Fresh. So yeah, there's a mix of very tired, exhausted even. So this is when I thought it was my time. Back over here in the pass, it doesn't really look like it's going great for us. I think we've actually been pushed down. And now they have their general pushing up. Probably for morale reasons. Yeah, he looks like he's emboldened them. Now we're pushing up more men. And I think he's realised that we don't have the ammo in our catapults. That's why he's feeling like he can move up his general. But we have our archers, which are full of ammo. And yeah, we've been saving them for the late game. They could come in really handy. But yeah, here it's just been a massive struggle. You imagine it's probably all the men on the floor. Oh, mate. All the men on the floor. It's probably cold, not in the sun. Maybe if it's rained the night before, it's all a bit muddy. Trying to get up this hill has just been such a struggle. Over here we have our Huskars in a wedge formation. And they should, yeah, they go for the charge. But yeah, they didn't it wasn't the best charge ever. But yeah, this is where they should be able to shine. And yeah, our Thanes should be joining the battle any second now. We have news of some of our other men over here in the pass routing. They can't take it anymore. They can't take seeing their brothers die in this mud. So we've charged in our Royal Thanes. Oh, you can see some of the kills they're getting. They are really tearing through these units. What units are these? These are Danelaw Mailed Swordsmen. They are tier 3 as well. Actually says combat even. So yeah, they're doing a real good job at holding the Thanes, but the Thanes really, really fresh. Yeah, I think they fancy themselves here. And the Royal Huskars still fighting against tier 1 units as well, but still combat even. Oh, straight through his head, one of the kills there. They have to bring more men over, so more tier 3 units. They're charging in their archers. You can tell they're getting a little worried. But yeah, our Royal Huskars have they've kind of been taken out a little bit, so it's not looking great for them. Oh, straight in the side. Just an epic battle. And that's it for the Royal Huskars. They're done for. I think I was trying to take down this tower. It was a silly mistake that. So yeah, now it's just our Royal Thanes on this flank really. And at this point, I'm thinking we're kind of done for. This is the point where I bring up my general. His Royal Bodyguard, absolute tank. So yeah, we have our archers firing now as well. trying to provoke them a little bit. We know that's not going to do much. But yeah, we need our general up here for the morale, because our men just keep breaking. So here we have Northumbria realizing really that they can just push onto our archers. And at this point I wasn't looking, so they just get a clear charge on. And yeah, they're going to pretty much destroy our archers. Yeah, you can see a few of them losing their heads, just falling to these mailed swordsmen. Just falling like flies, really. They managed to hold the line for just a couple of seconds. They're already starting to flee. They know they can't win. Our royal thanes are getting surrounded quite badly. Yeah, they're losing decisively. And there's so many bodies up on this hill as well. Just so much fighting uphill battles.
The men have been routed.
And you can see they still have a few men in reserve. There's some men over here that they still haven't moved, which are just archers though. And all they have is this clump of men here. So, yeah. Still fighting in this pass. Just a slog in this pass. This is where they did have ammo actually, the scoundrels. They were saving their ammo, and you can see that they were hitting our royal hussars. And yeah, they took basically 15 men, taking even more, up down to 100. Yeah, it wasn't a great situation for our hussars. We were just trying to get out their range, pull them in loose spacing. And they were still getting fired upon us. Now, yeah, they've taken 22 off the unit. We still have 2 units in reserve here, our Royal Thanes, which were full units. We have our archers, which, yeah, they don't really have much of a target. We have some normal Thanes and our General's bodyguard. We keep using him to embolden our men. Try push up this hill. It's kind of hard to get a good camera position. But yeah, you can see as you can see their perspective, the Northumbrian men watching part of their village burn. They know they need to hold. The Northumbrian and Dyflin men over here completely done. You can see the absolute carnage though that they left in their wake. So many Welsh and Englishmen on the floor here, in the grass and the mud. Now's the time to move up our Royal Thanes. They've had nothing to do this entire battle. They're completely fresh. So yeah, this was the time to move them up. We've pretty much used all our reserves. We have our catapult crew basically just trying to stand here as a kind of a small threat. We have some Thanes here. They've managed to push up slightly. At this point you can see that we were outnumbered. The balance of power is against us. Yeah, we had basically had half the men at this point. So yeah, we weren't looking too likely to win. Our men just kept breaking, and then we had to keep sending them back in, whether they liked it or not. As they just keep pouring more men in. They're going to take out their tired units, their exhausted units, which was a great strategy, really. We're just going to stand there as well for a minute, let our units rest. And yeah, they still had quite a few men. Some tier 3, tier 3, tier 3. And here's where we just have to push. Look at how many men in this little spot here are just dead. Reorganized, pushed. Some royal thanes. Gonna try get the job done. We charge in our last unit of royal thanes. They kind of get blocked by our own thanes here, these little unit of 42 men. So it kind of hindered our own charge. But yeah, here, yeah, the balance of power is not looking good. They have more than double the men that we do. And many of them are tier 3. Still have some swordsmen up here. Some more swordsmen. They still have some men over here actually, and they're not really worried. Really. They think they've got this in the bag. Because really, yeah, they do. All we have is our Royal Hussars over here, which we're starting to move up. We're hoping that they don't have any more ammo. The archers, that is. We still have our full bodyguard for our general, so we were, you know, there was still some hope. Very skilled units. Yeah, the amount of men that have just fallen, perished in this pass. We move our Royal Hussars even closer. And we don't seem to be having any fire. In fact, they're moving their archers away. They've definitely run out of ammo, so it was a huge sigh of relief for me. Getting ready to position our Royal Hussars right here so they can have a good charge once the Royal Thanes have unfortunately, yeah, passed along. They still have 95 of their generals' companions, and you can see I'm constantly emboldening my men. Just, yeah, trying to give them commands like, come on men, we've got this. We have to take this settlement. The Royal Hussars charge in. This is where we start to position our general. He's the last unit. We have nothing left. We've burnt down part of the settlement, but it's not enough to give any kind of melee infringement. We do start to see some of their men breaking though. Yeah, they're sending down more men, but these are archers, except for these a few tier 3 units. They've even got their general involved now. We send in our general as well. And yeah, we've committed everything at this point. You can see our heads flying off. Oh. Just carnage in this pass. We're still emboldening our men. But at this point you can see that their man count is starting to fall quite rapidly compared to ours. And it's at this point I'm starting to think, well, you know, maybe there is a slight chance we could win this. As our men bravely filed on, cutting their way through these Northumbrian scum. They're sending in pretty much everything they have now. The last tier 3 unit.
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
Our men are starting to flee. But on the front line we're doing a pretty decent job. The Northumbrians are starting to break. They're starting to be surrounded. This is all they have left. We're trying to push through. Their general down to 38 men. Our general 74. We have a few Royal Huskars left as well. A few Thanes, I think, lurking somewhere. There we go. Unbelievable battle. So many lives lost.
The enemy is mounting.
And yes, we won somehow. I don't know how, but we managed to win this fight. Yeah, really close towards the end. Only a couple of men in it, but they just started to flee. So yeah, they all ran, and yeah, we actually managed to win. So as you can see here, the two teams, 4 teams even. Yeah, just we got a pretty decent number of kills, but they, yeah, the Dyflin player managed to get quite a lot of kills. And yeah, with his herdmen, a lot of them, so pretty impressive. But yeah, if you like the battle, then yeah, leave a like and maybe consider subscribing if you're new. And if you want more Thrones of Britannia, just let me know in the comments below. But from me, goodbye and ciao ciao.